right, welcome back, everybody. Here we go. Week 1, Thursday night football, Friday night football. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go through all 6 matchups. Kind of think put who I think will win. Maybe call out a couple rosters, some players. I don't know. See how it goes. Goal as always, we'll keep them short. This one might be a little longer because it's the first one. So excuse me, you'll see on your screen when it comes up that they'll have the scores from last night's games. Last night being Thursday. As of right now, the Friday night game hasn't been played, so hopefully I'll get this up before Friday's game so you guys can watch it before then, maybe watch it at halftime. Who knows, maybe watch it before Sunday. So rosters might change, but between now and Sunday, of course. So I can only go by what people have in there now. I might look through the bench, but you won't see that on your screen. You'll just see the matchup as it looks as of, what's the time here? About 12 o'clock here on Friday. So after I do the video, I'll do the screenshots and go through everything, and you'll see it there. I'll go through the matchups as they appear for me. So mine always is first, and then I'll just, like I said, just go down the list 1 through 6 and go from there. All right, so here we go. All right, so as you see on the screen there, the first matchup is between myself and Wayne. Originally projected to be about a 2-point difference in my favor. After last night's game, Lamar Jackson running all up and down the field, he got me 27 points. To Wayne's about 7.7 there from Justin Tucker. So a little bit of advantage for me. Gave me about a 9-point advantage according to Yahoo. I really like my receivers. I couldn't believe after I took Waddle that Devonta Smith fell. I was super pumped about that, which is why I kept going receiver and not running back. So I might struggle in the running back department there with just Gibbs and Moss. We'll worry about that later on in the season, but I have 6 good receivers plugged in there, hoping that they all show up this week. As for Wayne, Wayne's got a good mix as well with London Cup, Ridley, I like Barkley. Elliott might be good for now. We'll see how he goes all year round. I do like McConkney and Tolbert. Deontay Johnson, we'll see how that works out there in Carolina. But yeah, I think Wayne's got a good team. There's a reason why he was, about 155 points there, same as me. So I'm going to not play with the fantasy gods. I'll take Wayne in this prediction. I think I'll just have a better week, but we'll see. All right, next one on the list here is the Evil Buddies, Jay and Adam against Richard. Richard's basking in some warm weather down in Florida, hanging out in Disney. So we'll see if he can pay attention enough to get a decent roster in. Originally, the Buddies were favored by about 12 points. After yesterday's game, that jumped to about 22. The Buddies had Rashee Rice in there, had a heck of a game, 103 yards on 7 receptions, where Mark Andrews was just blocking. I mean, we all saw likely racked up, I don't even know how many points. We'll see if we come across him in the matchups, but Andrews only got him 3.4, so that really hurt Richard there to start. He needs everybody else to kind of ball out for the rest of the week now. I really like the Buddies team. They got some good receivers and running backs as well. So I'm going to give this one to the Buddies. I think they'll win, maybe not by 20 points, but I definitely think that they're going to win. All right, next matchup is Jeremy versus Sunil. Wow, this one was super close, about a point apart, and now it's less than 0.2 difference here is what Yahoo's predicting. So basically a tie, toss it, call them, pick them, whatever you want to call it. Who's Jeremy got in here? He had Flowers playing yesterday, decent game, 11.1 points. Sunil had Kansas City defense, got pretty much what they expected there. Got a nice fumble recovery in there. So yeah, so let's just quickly go through. Jeremy's got Daniels, Jefferson Metcalf, Hall, Aaron Jones, Olave, Dobbins, Williams. Not too bad there. I like Williams. I think Jones is going to have a better year than people expect, not just because I'm a Vikings fan. Sounds like he's really got himself in a healthy spot. So as long as he doesn't get injured, his body, he says, is in a good position. I was really hoping for Jefferson. I was really hoping he was going to fall to me. I was going to start 3 receivers, but Jeremy snagged him right before me there. So do like a few players there. Sunil's team, I like Kyler, AJ Brown, McLaurin, I'm just not a fan of. Good rookie in Coleman. I like his running backs there, and White and Mixon. Lockett, Thielen. So he's got a good mixture of young and old on this team. But I think that Sunil is going to come out with this one. I think Kyler Murray is just going to ball out and have a huge game this week, and that's what's going to be the difference in this matchup. Okay, next we have Qamon Ra Rasputin, is what Rob has changed his name to, along with the trophy wife, which is Jen, who's also hanging out in Disney there. It looks like she's got Liam as her co-manager there. I don't know if that was just for the draft while she was away for work, or if that's going to be an all-season thing. We'll see how that turns out. He may have gotten fired after that draft, but I'm sure Jen will let us know soon enough. Rob was favored by about 4 points, 4.5. He's now favored by about 6 points. He had Pacheco yesterday. Pacheco got a touchdown, about 78 yards of between rushing and reception. So 15.8 points there. Rob didn't have anybody going. Jen didn't have anybody going yesterday. She's got a couple of Niners on Monday. Has Rob got anybody tonight? No. So let's see here. He's got St. Brown, Palmer, ETN, Higgins, Mostert. I still think that Jen should have kept ETN. Would have been a better pick in here with Mostert and CMC. That would have been an amazing start. I don't know if Higgins was worth the keep on that. But again, that was their choice. I do like Ayuk now that he has signed. Diggs, I think Diggs is just going to be a failure this year, but that's personal opinion. Edwards is a good stash for now. I don't know if he'll be there all year. Yeah, I think Rob is going to win. I don't know if it'll be... like, it's kind of as close as they're saying. I think that his team's going to take a big win this week. It's my opinion. I think Yahoo's got some guys overrated here. So I think Rob's going to pull this. Yeah, Rob's going to pull this one out. All right, we got Dallas and Tom. I think this would be a pretty good matchup. Tom was hoping for some bigger things yesterday. Mahomes fell about 8 points short of projection there. Only had the 1 passing TD. Let's see. Henry was a little short there, only 46 rushing yards, but that became a passing game pretty much till likely the whole time. So a little short there, so brought him down. Dallas, when Xavier Worthy got that first one, I knew right away he was cheering. He was talking about how he couldn't believe how he fell in our draft there. So I know he was pretty pumped for that one. Almost had a second, he did have 2 TDs there. So that was pretty huge. Yeah, kind of kicker was projected, but Baltimore defense was a little down. Xavier Worthy was a little above. So his 3-point original projection jumped to almost 20 points over Tom, so that's pretty big. I think that'll pretty much push this into Dallas's favor when you look at the roster there. I'm not saying Tom can't come back. It's only 3 players to 2. CD could turn out. Adunze could have a huge game, so you never know. Just could go either way. So. I am going to give this one to Dallas for the big win over Tom. It might be a little closer than the score, but I do think that Dallas, with that little bit of a lead right now, is going to win this one. And the last one here, we have Ty versus Dave, which is our championship game from last year. I always like doing these matchups this way, week one, you know, guys who were in the final last year, one of them's going to end up with a loss. So it's kind of nice, kind of changes it right off the hop, kind of puts that pressure on guys right away. Dave was originally projected to win by pretty much 3 points. Now it's down to about 5.5 in Ty's favor. Kelsey didn't get much going yesterday, so he fell about 8 points short of projection. Looks like Dave does need to get a kicker in there, so that'll bump him up, say roughly 8 to 10 points. So that'll put him back ahead of Ty. Okay. So 1 point, he's a little down, but I'll still put him up there. I do like Hill. Adams, I like Adams. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold. Ty's always got good teams. I'm not a big Pickens guy, but I get it. Yeah. I do think Dave's going to end up winning this one. He's going to just win. I think it's going to be close, maybe 1 or 2 points. It's maybe the closest one of the week is my guess. Just looking at the teams here, they're fairly even-ish. I think Dave's better overall. Just a little bit down game from Kelsey. I think we'll make it a little closer, but I think Dave will definitely win this week. So those are my predictions for the week. We'll check back next week, see how I did, see who won first week. All right, guys, good luck to everybody. Well, except for you, Wade, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.